Hey, what's up? Welcome to Degen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts like the chart behind me, which is of AMC Entertainment, ticker symbol AMC. And so I did a video on this last Sunday, and I just wanted to do a follow-up. Today is Saturday, November 18th. So the last day of the trading on here was November 17th, Friday. And it looks like that might be a bullish reversal in the future because that looks like a dragonfly doji, which corresponds to leading up to bullish movement. And so a lot of these lines I showed in previous videos, but I'm just going to go over them briefly. I also kind of changed the color scheme, hopefully so that makes it a little easier to read. And so basically in the last video, I had mentioned that 750 would be a good level to pay attention to. Price might go down there. It did. And now moving forward with the price at $7.43, also good to consider that $7 might be in the future. The all-time low, which occurred on September 11th, was $7.05. So hopefully we don't break below that level, but that is a possibility. And if that is the case, then $7 seems like it would be a great buying opportunity. However, if it does break 7, could go lower, so good to prepare for that. But yeah, so $7, $7.50, good levels to pay attention to, given that we're lower than $7.50. Seems like it's pretty cheap. Being less than $8 seems like a steal to me. Okay, and so as far as thinking about levels of support, the close on November 16th was $7.39. So I got this little blue line marked there. And then I also have this thicker blue trend line based on the low of September 11th, which is 705, and the low of Friday, November 17th, which was, $7.26. And so I feel that as long as we don't close below $7.39, I think we may have formed a bottom. And if we stay above this trend line, maybe have some tails that go below it, but as long as we close above that, close above 739, I think we could be near a bottom. All right, and some levels that I think might serve as resistance moving up. It does look like this yellow trend line, which is based on these two touch points. So not the all-time low the day before that, which was September 8th. And then the low of this candle, September 28th, makes this trend line, does appear to have served as support over here. And so I suspect that will be resistance moving forward. Also, since there was a lot of consolidation in this area between this horizontal yellow line and the trend line I just went over, I think that breaking above $8.36 is going to be challenging. So there might be some consolidation and or rejections from either of these lines before breaking higher. And then so once above 836, $9.10 marked in orange. Looks like it has served as support in this area. And so I think that's going to be resistance now. It's going to be tough to break above $9.10. Above that, however, there is this gap that was formed, which in order to fill it, we'd have to go to $9.96 or approximately $10 a share. If that were to be filled, I think that would be great, but then it does look like there is a good amount of consolidation above that, which will be hard to break above, probably more consolidation needed there on the way up. $11, or specifically marked in red, $11.05, seems like it's going to be pretty tough to get above. I'll take a step back so we can see where that red line originates from. But there have not been any closes above $11.05. So that to me seems like a pretty key level. And specifically, closing above $11.43 is going to be key as far as getting above this consolidation that we've had below $11.05 because we had this topping tail, which was on November 6th. And so we need, in order to negate that topping tail, we need a close above $11.43. So a key level there. And then just zooming out, I see a lot of this, let's see, not zooming out too much, a lot of consolidation over here at the end of August, beginning of September, prior to this gap that was formed. That in order to fill it, we need to go to $12.64. So I do think that this blue shaded area is going to be an area of consolidation on the moves upwards that we will hopefully see in the near future. But I do think that this gap will be filled at some point, so there's some hope there. And then there's this other gap to the upside, 1940, and more consolidation between 2806 and 3697 below this gap. And actually, there are a number of gaps over here that would then need to be filled, going up to $43.32. But that's probably, a ways in the future. For the time being, as long as we don't close below $7.39, stay above, for the most part, this blue trend line that I have drawn. Hopefully we can break above $8 and close next week before the Thanksgiving holiday above $8.36. I think that would be awesome, but I do feel like with this Dragonfly Doji, we may be near a bottom. And so if this was helpful for you, make sure you like the video, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thanks a lot for watching, and I look forward to the next one. Take care, guys.